What's good, brethren? Yes, man. You know, I wanted to do this video for a little bit. Something quick, just some perspectives. I know a guy who is rich and has access to a lot of things in life, a lot of people, celebrities, but his mind is always on his whorish ex-girlfriend, his whorish ex-wife, and her leaving him has destroyed him, yet he is still excessively rich financially. And I know a woman who's beyond beautiful. Well, I can be beyond beautiful. She's really pretty, very luscious, curvaceous, a lot of access to dozens of simps and guys cashing her out. And she's beautiful. She has everything that a man, a woman could want. She has everything: beauty, access to millionaires, and sex anytime she wants, from any dude she wants primarily. And something I found out in common about both these people is that they don't have peace of mind. They don't have peace of mind. And let's look at some results of these situations. You have the rich man who has all his money, but then, now we're going to talk about perspectives. You have a rich man who has all his money, but he can't get a woman. This one ex-wife of his can't get her off of his mind. Number two, he can't because he doesn't have the charisma, looks, self-discipline. I'm up here messing up my speech. Just looking all over the place, man, keeping my head on a swivel. But anyways, he doesn't have the self-discipline, the looks, charisma. What the heck going on here, bro? What are all these people, bro? Hey, a bunch of erratic-ish going on around this one. Hey, you know, I'm just gonna do this video. The chick that I just saw, that's a lot of erratic. That's a prostitute chick. And I've been noticing this one dude, Dave, he had a real quiet life. He's kind of like a hermit and like a kind of, I don't know, incel, or I don't know. But I never really seen women. He's just an old white dude. He just seemed like he got some mental problems. But he might have a SSI check. And since I've seen this prostitute chick link up with him, I've seen a bunch of erratic stuff going on in his crib. His truck is looks like he got hit in the back. His tail lights crushed, and he's a real neat freak. So I presume is that she done found herself a good sucker, and this happened since maybe a little bit before the winter time, so a few months. In a few months, this dude whose yard is always looking good and things always looking pretty much clean cut, this wicked woman, I've seen his state become more deteriorated. Anyways, so that's what I was looking at and stuff while I was walking, and it got sidetracked by that. I just seen her and like three dudes I ain't ever seen around Dave's crib. Like, all right, what's going on? And then she just erratically got dropped off by some other dude, maybe her pimp. the whole lifestyle, man. Just a bunch of erratic stuff going on. Back to my story here. So the rich man, just talking about some end state and perspectives. I'm just a really perceiving dude. Like, I like to see what's going on. Oh, that's what's going on. Oh, okay, that's what's going on. And perceive and see. Oh, okay, that's why they did that. Okay. I want to understand the meaning behind things, precepts and proverbs, and what makes things tick. And so I try to look at it from the beginning to the end. I look at the rich man, a lot of money, but he doesn't have a charisma and a self-discipline in order to deal with women, because the women really don't like him for him. So a lot of times. So it's like everything has a benefit and a drawback. If a man, look at your homeboy, Jeff Bezos. Clearly this guy, you got some people, some dudes who can get women by charisma, good looks, and, they hit the gym or something, but they're not spending money in order to get honey. It's very demeaning to have to pay someone to be with you. And so, that whole concept, bro, is such a blow to a man's self-esteem, in my opinion. I can't do that. I'd rather have some chunky chick or something, man. Or nothing for a while than to just be paying a woman to be with me. I can't do that. Maybe if it's all old and decrepit and stuff, and like I had to pay, for a company. If I didn't like that, man, it is what it is. But, I never had been in that state of being, hopefully to the Most High, I won't ever be. But nevertheless, those are exceptions. But your average dude, he ain't, on a wheelchair, decrepit and handicapped. You can still pivot and move. But, you got regular dudes and tricks and all that stuff. Anyways, so sometimes when you work so hard to make this money, you don't develop social skills and charisma and all that kind of stuff in dealing with broads. You don't learn a mouthpiece. You don't put time and energy into the charismatic kind of characteristics of things, like learning her body language, the power angles, the power structure. When dealing with broads, it's all about power. And then you've been spending, not you necessarily, but a man that's focused on his money is more so focused a lot of times on whatever avenue he's using to get this money. And it might take years and years and years to develop. So he's developing those monetary acquisition skills, but it might be like 20 years that done went by. In the meantime, he might have one girlfriend that he's sweating. And so then you have a dude that's like a quote loser when it comes to the acquisition of money, but he can acquire women quick because he's spending the majority of his time getting bitches. So they take a different sort of skills, and time to develop, and different disciplines. So what happens a lot of times is a woman get with a male provider. That's all pimping. She talking about, men need to be a provider and be able to provide me meals and all of this. But again, she gave her body up when it was younger and fresher and tighter to a dude who ain't even got no job, bro. And I do mean absolutely, literally. So she got one set of rules for the dude she don't really like that. Another set of rules for the dude who she wanted to be the provider type. So my thing is like, I ain't never been a provider type of dude. I'm gonna just pay for play and get this bro something I had earned. I earned this. This is my money. You understand me? You gave your body over. If you're a prostitute, go on the streets. Don't pretend like you a regular chick fleecing and finessing dudes for dinner dates. You're a prostitute. Stop acting and just get out. Nah, I ain't gonna say get on the streets because you shouldn't be out there anyways. But point is this. Okay. So a man may have the skills to get money, but he don't have the skills in understanding the craftiness of women and how they slow down walking, bro. How women run all these games and is trying to strip you of your power. Anyways, so my point is, you have a dude. So that goes back to my point of the dude, rich dude. Now we're gonna look at the end game perspectives. Rich guy, literally rich, multi-millions, but doesn't have the female acquisition thing, skills and all that. He haven't taken a quote red pill. He just have may not even been introduced to quote red pill content, et cetera, et cetera. So now he's essentially just some rich Mark trick dude who is like a Jeff Bezos dude who getting fleeced by some 55-year-old single mother whore looking chick. And that's his end. So beginning and the end, you see. The rich man, he can't get, not him particularly, I'm not talking specifically about him, but just because, this is why I say money don't equal game, big muscles don't equal game, big wiener don't equal game, power, like position and power don't equal game. All this stuff, when I think of game, I think of self-discipline. Whew. It's cold out here. Self-discipline and wisdom and self-respect. Because if you had those things, wisdom about the woman, self-discipline in dealing with the woman, and self-respect, it's going to be very difficult for the woman to run game on you because you're going to already know about her and be like, yo, you just run a game, and you're trying to pull the okie doke and pull the wool over my eyes. I recognize this. So, and self-respect, you respect yourself enough to not chase this woman and let her go. So, in self-discipline, same thing. But the end of the rich dude, in this example, he don't have the self-respect and to let his ex-wife go because she scarred him, you know what I mean? And he haven't done whatever he needed to do to kind of get over that. You know, whether it's whatever it is, prayer, therapy, you know, whatever he needed to do to heal his mentals and his spirituals. More importantly is it to heal his mentals than his physicals. The physicals, you could always go to the gym, get some supplements, lose some weight, etc. But the mentals could be more wounding and more damaging, in my opinion, because these are the scars that somebody be like, they're a millionaire, you don't even know that they scarred internally, and that they're on the verge of deleting themselves. What the heck is this, man? Oh, deleting themselves. So, but on the outside, man, he got a Maserati. We got a 7 BMW, or no, 7 Series BMW. It was dope. But that's the exterior. What's going on the interior, you see. And that's the kicker, man. And so that's the end of this dude. He's rich. But number one, he can't get a woman to actually like him for himself because maybe he don't even like himself, but because he never really had women that actually liked him before he got rich. So therefore, he hadn't developed the self-discipline, the self-confidence, et cetera, and life experience that come to dealing with women. And so he kind of just uses money nothing wrong with using your money in order to attract a female, but in order to keep her, as long as it really, man, you can't keep a woman that don't want to be kept. And if your only way of keeping a woman is not your personality, but it's your money, that means that she don't really like you and she despises being with you, but she likes the goodies that you could provide for her. And my brother, I don't want no stupid relationship like that. I never had one. I had women spend money on me. That's fun, because I was in the power seat. You know what I mean? So I'm used to getting, quote, spoiled or being, quote, selfish. You know what I mean? You know, why not? I'm the gold. I'm the prize. Why the heck shouldn't I be spoiled? Bow down. Why should she not pay obeisance and offerings to the God, to the King? He said, "You are gods." Ain't know what God? He said, "You are gods." He said, "You're gonna make a man more precious than fire and gold." So I'm gold and I'm a god. And a once a month bleeding female is gonna presume that she's above me, bro? Nah, bro. So that's the so I'm talking about perspective. I'm talking about the end game for the rich dude. His end game is that he might be rich until the day he dies, but he'll be unfulfilled, very likely, because the woman that he really, most of us men, we want a woman. And most men with self-respect don't want no woman that just wants you for some dang old money. You want a woman that actually like you. It's just only natural, But if your goal is just to, go into the wet, dark place and relieve yourself, like going to the bathroom or something, yeah, that's your whole thing. You don't care about none of this self-discipline talk. You don't care about none of all that, man. Hey, it is what it is. This is what it is. I can't convince you any otherwise, neither do I care to. But, so that's the end game of the dude. He's got a lot of money, but doesn't have a lot of sincere people around him. And so he can live an unfulfilled life. But he still has a chance because his money can save him, kind of thing. But then I look at the end game perspective of the woman, the beautiful woman that I mentioned. And I even see this in one of my neighbors, the cat lady, dog lady. And quite simply, the accomplished woman, end game, the feminist, her end game, her conclusion is to be that of a ran-through, intolerable, antisocial cat lady and dog lady. She got ran through by rich dudes, broke dudes, in and out of jail dudes, regular dudes, bi dudes. She's ran through. And her beauty, instead of giving her beauty to her husband, she's giving her beauty to all of her husbands. All those dudes that she's been with in the streets. Getting flown out here, getting flown out there. She still look good. Even at 50, she can still look good. But you're just a 50-year-old ran through cat lady with a whole bunch of bodies and a whole lot of mental separation from reality and an unfulfilled life, because a woman, unpopular to popular belief, a mentally stable woman is not, again, a mentally stable woman is not happy getting ran through by a bunch of different dudes for a purchase price. A mentally stable woman That's not the right state for her to be in. I mean, look at your beautiful strippers. Look at your beautiful, good-looking streetwalkers or your Instagram models. They're all prostitutes, but they all have some kind of mental instability. And they might get old and still look good. That don't mean nothing. That's the outside. Just like the rich dude, his outside is that still got his riches, still got his Maserati, but he still haven't dealt with the fact that it's like everything has a plus and a minus. You get all this money, you get more access to stuff, but then more people want to get at you because you got this money. And if you don't have the social skills in dealing with people, especially women and stuff, so far as I'm trying to get at your paper, and you ain't had women that actually like you, here we go. You don't have women that some hood rat, hoe with braids, or Pookie and Ray Ray. That's what they like. Now those dudes, perfect example, have skills in dealing with hoes, but they ain't got no money. A lot of times they be in and out of jail, just a random dusty dude, but they can lay down some hoes. So he got a different set of skills. He got his skills in dealing with bras because that's what he immersed in. Whereas say like Jeff Bezos, physically and charismatically and attractive, probably the most women, so he don't got the skills in dealing with bras. Or Pookie and Ray Ray got the experience in dealing with these worn out hoes. So it's a different dynamic. And even dealing with these bras has its own dangerous dynamics, you know. So everything has a plus and a minus. Loud. So I'm glad for the experiences I've had, but I dealt with these stupid hoes out here too. It's whatever, man. I'm glad for have the life experience of dealing with these stupid hoes and have more so like a business mind as well. I gotta get more on my business though. But let's see. So back to the cat lady. That's her end goal, her end game. The end of everything is that very likely she gonna be mentally unstable. Like I seen this chick that was a model back in her day and stuff, like a TV actress or something, and she was real good looking. And I went on a binge of watching these different videos, like kind of like, where are they now? Yeah, excuse me, man. I'm up here walking at a super fast pace. Let me slow down. It's cold, so I'm like, let me get back to the crib. And I ain't got my other gloves on. These ones ain't really that warm. Nevertheless, where are they now? The actresses and models and stuff. She was good looking, but she was living in a sewer. And I was, dang, this bitch is a block away. Still hear the black woman's voice. God, dog. How do you be that loud? It's retarded or something. Like, no kind of discretion, bro. But anyways, yeah, you know, whatever. It's to be expected. And as I walk, here's another B-dub with a shower cap on her head. Probably got a bunch of Pookies and Ray Rays walking around wonton. So the end of these women is that there's going to be a whole bunch of run-throughs. And even when they get old, they probably still be getting ran through. I'm talking about I'm talking about 60, 70, well, 60 at least. Still getting ran through if she got some kind of shape. because her tastes really don't change. All that really change is you know, what's up, man? How you doing? All that really changed is the access to millionaires kind of thing. But she still, even a millionaire, will smash an old 60-year-old. You know what I mean? It's meat. You know what I mean? It might not be steak, premium grade steak from the steakhouse. It might be it might be some steakums, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? The thinly sliced, processed steak slices. You know what I mean? It might be some steakums. Might not be no prime rib, but so these women, their end game is that they likely gonna be cat lady that just be intolerable cat lady. Yeah, this chick was living in the sewer, bro. Teeth was missing, face sunk in, and this is their end game. An intolerable, proud cat lady and dog lady, projecting their personalities of a man onto their dog and cat. That's the end, bro. And it's so consistent. And it's so reliably consistent. You can set your watch to it. It's sad, bro. So just some perspectives I was thinking about, man. She has access to millionaires getting ran through. And this is another thing I was thinking about. Like, she has all this access, but the kicker is that she's not fulfilled because her own desire for more is going to keep her unhappy and keep her in the streets. It's going to keep her unable to pay her bond because she's going to continue to want new experiences, even 50, 60 years old, talking about dancing and twerking. Bitch, you a great grandma. Sit your ass back, bro. You are a great grandma. You know. So that's something like this dude with this cute little dog, you know what I mean? What's up, man? Cute dog. That's cool. Dogs make the world go round, man. Dude, as I speak, this doggone. So now I'm looking at this tribe of Pookies and Rays. Sean Quisha's hold 2 Pookies in the front. At least they're in the front this time. Usually they be traipsing behind the weave wearing harlot. But as I speak, the cat lady just arrived home, bro. You can't make this stuff up, bro. Oh, God. Oh, God. You can't make this stuff up. It literally, like she literally just got home, bro. So, but yeah, her own thought process. We'll pause this and get up in the crib. Hold on. Yeah, man, so that's just my perspective, man. Literally, old cat chick just got over there. That's it. That's the end of the. That's the end of the video, bro. What better way to end this video, bro, than the cat lady coming home to. I just heard it. Them cats are loud, bro. They was fighting the other day. I thought it was a kid crying. I was like, oh, shoot. Looked outside. Cats fighting. I was like, oh, shoot. I haven't heard no cats fighting in a minute. And it was her cats, bro. The Simpsons cat lady, bro. That's the end of the woman who had it all, whether it be good looks and or the chick who had high education and all this kind of continuing, all that kind of stuff. I have a bachelor's and a bachelor's and a PhD and I'm a doctor and I'm a lawyer. But y'all watch that Simpsons, man, the cat lady. Da-da-da! The Simpsons cat lady. Google, YouTube that, man. And that's how the majority of these broads, that's the end game. That's the end perspective. And I don't know, man, I've just been thinking about this. The perspectives and the vanity of things. How important is it, even when you include, let's say, Pookie, Ray Ray, Brad, Chad dynamic. They can give bras off charisma, looks, money, or whatever. Not money usually, but charisma, looks, or whatever. Sexuality, smarts, charisma, funniness, etc. Whereas, dude over here, he good at making money, but even that is vanity. Because you get all these chicks, then with some disease, and or with a baby mamas, and or child support payments back and forth. So it's all like, you got to be alpha, then you get the female. It's like, well, dang, if I look in the mirror and say I am alpha because X, I can acquire a female. Well, the female ain't completely loyal to you. She gonna be having other dudes too. You just one of the dudes. So it's like, the only way I look at myself as alpha is that the Most High look at me as relevant, bro. Having chicks, yeah, you got chicks, but you get diseases that get caught up in the system. And then you get, linked up and caught up through the system. Or through physical ailments. Through a bitch. Or, I got this money. But then it's all vanity. I got this money, but then the women don't really like you for your money. The women only like you for your money, don't really actually like you. They don't like you, your looks, your personality, nothing like that. It's like the financial, because the Brad, Chad, Pookie, Ray can't financially take care of these hoes and fly them out nowhere. They don't need to. They too busy with the other sluts around in a general area. Some of these chicks be flying some of these dudes out. These chicks be paying for it. So my point is, it's all vanity, bro. You be the dude that actually get hoes, well, you get problems there as well. You be the dude who work on himself and get this money, well, you got problems there because you ain't worked on your social skills in order to deal with these dysfunctional hoes. Then you get married, I did it the right way. I did it the right way. Then she get tired of you, goes back on the carousel, the roller coaster, and start riding out there in the sunset on different wieners. Well, dang. It's like, then you be a trick dude and a simp spending your money on a female. Well, hey, she don't really like you for you. She only like you because you're a customer and she's providing a service. It's like, dang, bro. The only way you can, how I look at it is like, I get fulfillment is through the knowledge of the Most High that I am superior. You know what I mean? And that this is all temporary. And Most High willing, I'm one of the pieces of gold, and the rest of these people are the dust of the earth. I'm one of the stars of the movie, and as he has said, majority of people that was created in vain, I'm one of the stars. And that's the thing I would take real solace in. That, if I die, I'm going to be one of the stars in his movie, not just one of the regular, random, useless extras that was just there. You know what I mean? Because when I look at this stuff in the perspectives now, it's like, dang, man, this is all vanity, bro. Like, majority of this stuff is vain, bro. Be the dude who get all the money. Hey, I ain't got nothing wrong with getting money, because that's one of the avenues you can pivot, But the woman, her avenue, her riches is her beauty. And she used her beauty in order to get flown out here in Dubai and all these other different places to get sexually self-abused and abusing herself through too much liberation. And she used her youngest, freshest, tightest years in the most important and powerful asset that she has, which is her beauty and her youth. And she used that. That's her riches. That's her lottery ticket. And she's literally at 8 or 9 or 10, and she blew that away, getting ran through by the world. Like that one chick, I always forget her name, man. Good looking, light skinned chick used to always deal with basketball players and got pregnant by a basketball player. Cute chick, 30-something years old. Now she used up, ran through by the world. And most women is not as pretty as she is and not have the links and connections and the fame that she got. So she can't, her life is extended because she's famous by doing sexual things to certain famous dudes. She got a baby by a basketball player. So she going to be relevant for a minute. She opened up, what is this prostitute's light-skinned chick? Pretty chick. I always forget this whole name. But she can extend her life of relevance because of her fame. She like forever linked into a basketball player and attached to this dude's name. She went Muslim for a minute and doggone it. That's what I'm saying. That's a good example. That's like an example. Even though she's famous for what? Being a hoe and sleeping around with a different basketball player. But the factor that she does have a kid by a basketball player will keep her relevant because people want to be hearing about what she got to say. Whereas your good-looking chick that looked just like her, who was just a pretty chick but no fame, her relevancy won't be as long-lasting as this chick, the light-skinned chick. What is this hoe's name? Whatever. Just another hoe that looked good that just got popped by the right basketball player. Instead of shooting on her, he shot at her. That's it. That's her claim to fame. Hey, you get rich off it. But her most accomplishment in life is check this out. Her most accomplished act in her entire life was getting a baby by a basketball player. That shows you really the woman, her extent of her real value like that, bro. She's valued by her sexuality, bro, and her youth and beauty, and her chastity or her lack of chastity. Her most accomplished is that you was a basketball player jump off. And your most financial accomplishment is that dude turkey basted you inside instead of on side. Like, dang, man. And so, but your average chick, your average good looking stripper chick, she got to deal with her own problems. She still got the rich dudes and all this and that. And they flying around and all that. But, again, she a prostitute. And therefore, she got holes in her. And therefore, at the end of the day, she got her wine. She got her cat. She got her dogs. And check this out. She's the most miserable, bro. She got a simp. She very likely got a simp that actually love her that she could settle down with in the friend zone. But because of her mentals, her desire for more, her problem is internal because the externals can look good till she's 60, 70 years old. Still tight frame. I know some 50-year-old chicks look better and way better built than some of these dang on 20-something-year-old chicks. They hoes tattooed and blowing out the frame. They be looking older than me, bro. I'm like early 40s, bro. And these chicks look worse than me, bro. I look better than some of these 20-year-old chicks, bro. That's pathetic, bro. A man shouldn't be looking better than a 24-year-old, 30-year-old chick. Your asset, your trump card is to look good. And you put no effort in this stuff because she traipsed along in the hood by getting ran through by Pookie and Ray. That's the height of her happiness and stuff. To perpetually be a pass around. God, dog, what a low level, bro. What a low level, bro. This being is not on my level, bro. This is some puzzle piece to the Matrix that helps the Matrix work. This is just some piece of meat, bro. Anyways, not all women, of course, but you know what I mean. These women are not to be looked upon as on our level, bro. Especially a man in the Most High, bro. Like, this is, this is just some play toy. It's way more of them than it is us. How they gonna be valuable? They're not valuable, bro. They valuable for fun, but they're not meek. They're not humble. They don't cook. They don't clean. They don't help a man's life. It's just somewhere like to go relieve oneself based on how they carry themselves. Anyways, that's the end of these two different perspectives. And I just wanted to share some perspectives with you guys. And just want to drop this vid, man, and hopefully y'all found it empowering, man. And I'm about to get out here and get some food, get my system, and watch these people, how they maneuver in the matrix, you know what I mean? Cat ladies and dog ladies. The rich man, he could change. If he look internally, he could change. And I don't see it's over for him. His thing is like, it's mental too. Both of them have the same dynamic of, they may look good on the outside, things may look good on the outside, but on the inside, they may be tormented. The rich dude, whole lot of friends, Maserati, 7 Series, I talked to the dude last week, 7 Series BMW. But the reality is that what's going on in the inside, you know what I mean? A lot of times men have to look within in order to find truth. And most men don't want to just be used as a financial come up for some woman. We want self-respecting men, not tricks and simps. Self-respecting men want a chick to actually like them for their own personality and attributes that are not, give me cash, now I put on an act for you. Most men would want, I would say most self-respecting men want a chick that's actually into them and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's demeaning to be with a chick that only with you because you provide a certain lifestyle. And everybody know it. I mean, he knows it. So that's the perspective. Now I was thinking about the internal workings of the female mind, how she won't want to be with the simp and a trick who actually want to be with her because the simp looked up to her and would forgive her of all of her sins, her dozens and hundreds maybe of sex partners that she done had. And now she 35, 40, it don't matter, you know, we can work this out. And so she despised that man. So her own inner workings of her mind forbid her to live a regular life with this simp dude because she don't respect him, because she can't look up to him, because he looking up to her. So she is trapped on her own hamster wheel of circumstantial mental handicaps. Hamster wheel of mental handicaps, bro. Created by her overabundance of choice. She has defiled herself by having too much liberty. And that's what liberation does for women. It defiles them, destroys them, and take them off of their original purpose that they was created for, which was to help the man. But if she helping herself with many men and helping herself, you know what I mean, to what they can offer. This dude offers this, the other dude offers that, the other dude offers it. She's helping herself like a buffet line. Most High didn't create the woman to be no person in a buffet line choosing what she's going to get from this dude to this dude, boom, 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 boom. You know, you're supposed to be sitting down meek and humble. But again, hey, you either that type of chick or you ain't. I don't really care. Because I know a chick's going to get meek and humble when this stuff start hitting the fan more. Then you probably won't be able to keep the women off of you because all this feminism stuff, this illusion, this delusion, going to be like, you know what I mean? It's going to be like roaches when the lights come on. You know what I mean? It's going to be like smoke in the wind. You know, somebody take a drag of a cigarette, blow it out. Next thing you know, hey, where the smoke at? Well, it's going in the wind. That's how this whole strong, independent, feminist construct of America is going to be. Blown in the wind. People will be like, well, I'm strong, independent women. Where they at? All I see is a bunch of shower cap having, tattooed, receding hairline chicks that ain't got no weave. And I see troops on the street. And I see people going up in and out of people's houses, robbing people. And I see people, dead bodies in the street. Where are the strong, independent women at? That's all you're going to see is weave rolling in the street, tumbleweed weaves. You know what I mean? And chicks with bad acne running up. Can you help me? Can you help me? That's all an illusion. Strong independence is just an illusion that is solidified by a culture and government programs that allow the woman to stay in her delusion. It's all artificially constructed. This crap ain't real. Anyways, brothers, like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, go ahead and do so using the CashApp link in the description. Peace.